Welcome, Aries. I'm Karen. This is Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot, and this reading is our mid-month love reading, middle of August to the middle of September. We are going to use the Runik Tarot today, and this is a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Keep in mind, this is general, and it may or may not resonate, but if it doesn't, you may want to check out your other placements. And let's take a look. I already said I'm using Runik today. I also do personal readings. Link to my website is in description if you are interested in that. Okay, Aries, what do we got? What do we have going on for you in mid-August to mid-September? Oh, deep breaths. Current situation, Ace of Wands. Well, that's nice. Past influence, Page of Pentacles, current influence, or present influence, Three of Wands. Okay, negative, Six of Pentacles, positive, Eight of Swords. Always confuses me when I get Eight of Swords in the positive, because it doesn't feel positive, but let's see. What you don't see, Judgment, what to look for, Two of Swords, challenge is Three of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we'll dive. Interesting. Okay. Future influence. Six of Wands. Outcome. Queen of Swords. Ace of Swords. Oh, and advice. Sorry. Tower. Oh, interesting. This may be really interesting. I feel like I kind of have a few mixed energies here. And the reason why, anytime I get like a hard card in the positive, to me, there's something to be said about maybe being stuck is a good thing. Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. And probably if you're watching this, well, the Ace of Cups comes after that. But I feel like this has to do with your independence, but not just, at first I was thinking maybe, independence, in other words, like staying away from people, or not having a relationship. But I think too, it's more than that. It is about recognizing who you are without a partner, with a partner, the same thing. Like, who are you? Yeah, I mean, and I do find that you find that because of the outcome. And I pulled a second outcome because I just did, because the Queen of Swords was the outcome. So Ace of Wands is the current situation. So there is something that's really got your attention. It really does. I don't know if I felt, well, it is probably somebody has your attention right now. Like you've got some real energies towards somebody, and it feels like there could be a spark there. Like there could be a really good new beginning. Keep in mind the Ace of Wands though comes and goes quickly, so if you don't grab hold of it, it may not be long lasting. But I feel like right now there'll be something that has caught your eye and that you're really focused on. Now the Page of Pentacles tells me this could come from work. And I feel like it could come from work. I'll tell you why. The negative being the Six of Pentacles and the challenge being the Three of Cups. I feel like there may be a situation where you find that you have a lot of passion towards somebody. But the Six of Pentacles is like, that could be, are they willing to give and take? Or, if there is a lot of people around, maybe the challenge is getting to know this person without being over conspicuous. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I feel like there is a lot of I feel like there's a lot of there's people going on here. There's things that have to be done, but I do feel like too the page I feel like it could be a work situation because maybe there's some kind of class you're going to or some kind of workshop where you're going and you're around more people than you normally are and you're learning something, Page of Pentacles, and this has been developing. Like this is something that you have because this is past influence. The Three of Wands is in the current influence, so I do feel like something is definitely coming in. It's in the making or it's made. Now it's just the patience. It's not quite here yet, and you don't quite see it yet, but you will. Yeah. What's cool here too, though, in the future influence, you have the Six of Wands, so you've got some good influencing energies here, which I like a lot. Uh, Being the three Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, Six of Wands. So current, present, and future influences are all about passion. But we'll get more into the Six of Wands in a minute. But the Six of Pentacles is in your chat or your negative. I'm overall leaning towards where's the give and take here. Um, and it could be that there's a lot of people around and you're having a hard time, like I said, with talking to this person or being flirty without being over conspicuous too. Like there's like a feeling of I got to be a little bit professional. I don't want everybody knowing. And that's where I feel like this is a challenge, the Three of Cups, because you don't want a bunch of rumors flying around. And it could be like there is a celebration here, absolutely. But the reason why it's a challenge is, again, you're unable to do anything about the spark, and it's kind of frustrating. Now, the positive thing is the Eight of Swords, so that kind of tells me that maybe you shouldn't do anything. So this, all while it's a challenge and negative, is also keeping you from doing anything. And I feel like the reason why that's in the positive spot is because maybe you're not supposed to yet. You know what I mean? Like it's keeping you from ruining something, so to speak, because if so the being stuck piece is a good thing because it's maybe making you not jump into something that might not be great. However, I do feel like really good things are coming. I do. The Judgment is in what you don't see, and that is that there is something being renewed here. So the other thing I'm seeing here is I don't know if the Ace of Wands is a different person and the Judgment is someone that you may have your relationship may grow. Kind of feel like that too. It could be either or. But I feel like this is about something that you don't see. There's something being renewed here, even if it's just you and your idea of yourself. Because I think overall this reading feels to me like you're learning about yourself a little bit here, or what you want, like what's important to you as far as a partner. Because I feel like there's choices, and I do feel like there's choices because this is what to watch for. You need to make some kind of decision, like which way do I go? And I think that's why being stuck is good, because I think that maybe you shouldn't make that decision right away, or know that I feel like just don't jump into anything. I really do. I'm getting the overall feeling don't jump into things. And I'll tell you why too from the advice, but the Six of Wands being in your future influence, I feel like there is huge recognition coming into you. So I feel like this recognition can be from somebody, anybody, someone. I don't know which person, but you will have some clarification on what you mean to them, or what how they feel or how what they want to do, or like that kind of thing. If they just want to, hey, you know what, I want to start getting to know you better, that kind of thing. Or you know hey, this judgment person coming in going, I'd like to start fresh again. Let's start on a clean slate. Let's do this. So I feel like whatever that is, there's some kind of recognition. I don't know which way it's going to come from, and maybe that's the idea. It could come from either, and maybe you're not supposed to know. Because I'm not getting any clear like it's coming from here or here. I'm not, and I'm not too because of the outcome and because of the advice, and I think that that's important. So the outcome was the Queen of Swords, and I said, well, what comes after that? It's the Ace of Swords. So again, that's why I kind of went. This Nine of Pentacles is about learning about yourself. That the Queen of Swords tells me that your outcome is going to be, you're going to be able to put more logic into this a little bit, and that you are going to be putting logic into this. Also, it could mean, well, I do, and I think the Ace is the clarity that comes in, and that comes in from the Six of Wands. So I think these two together, they're both swords. They're both about clear speech, communication, things like that. So I feel like you're going to get some kind of communication that's going to make you understand this situation. I'm going to tell you, the outcome doesn't say, hey, yeah, this is going to work. This is going to work. It's not going there yet. But again, this is a monthly reading. So, time will tell. But there's definitely someone that's got your eye. That Ace of Wands right now, they've got your eye. But I feel like someone else might come back. And I don't know. Or that judgment is that you're worried about having the same thing happen from the past. So if this relationship, this new spark you have kind of reminds you of, oh my God, do I really want to do something like this again? Because it's almost the same thing. Let's say you've already dated someone you've worked with, and this is someone else you work with, and you're like, this just didn't work out well. And now do I want to do this again? It could be something like that. Or even the opposite. Oh, this feels just like it and it feels good. I think I want to do that. I think the point here too is with the advice is the Tower. When I see the Tower as advice, it's just kind of letting things be as they are. Don't force your hand. Don't force anything. And I think that's again why this is a good thing. I think the universe is saying just allow this to happen the way it's supposed to happen. The Tower is about, falling down and kind of like, tumbling. But when I see it in advice, I just let it fall, let it be, let it go, let it happen, let the changes happen, let the universe do its thing, because I feel like that's really important here. Because you could get in way too much into your head. But I think honestly, if you get into your head a little bit, it's okay, because it's going to keep you from moving forward, which you're not supposed to, because the right thing will happen. And I know, like, everyone wants to know, well, like, this could go either way. I do feel like it's going to go one way or the other, though. Like, there is someone coming in. Whether you make the decision from the past or you go with this new spark that's got you sparked. This new spark could be from the person from this past. You might have this new energy towards them or something. But anyway, there you have it, Aries. I think it's pretty good energy. I would just be careful about forcing your hand. Don't force the situation. Let it be how it's supposed to be. Don't try to control it. Yeah, I'm telling an Aries not to control it, and I think that's why the advice came up, because we do like to control our outcomes, don't we? So anyway, I'm an Aries, I know. So anyway, there you have it. Take care and have a beautiful day.